lot of times we just it be hidden in plain sight, right? You know what I'm saying? Like not just not making any damn sense. It's like a lot of motherfuckers is like, how do you not see when a person's playing you from the jump just by their actions? You know, Dr. Umar is a prime example. Yeah, he talks a bunch of stuff. That's what's getting you to give him the money. But in the end, his actions are showing he never was going to do anything for you. And I'm kind of thrown off by my people because I'm like, well, why don't we see that with certain people? Dave Chappelle had to be exposed for, the whole dress lie, and people just, like I said, we allow these people around us, and they really aren't for our best interest. So there's going to be a because Kanye is he's an agent. This nigga clearly is on the wrong side, bro.
Man lives in the sunlit world of what he believes to be reality. But there is, unseen by most, an underworld, a place that is just as real, but not as brightly lit. A dark side.
Has Kanye always been a agent provocateur to us? I would say so. I would say so for multiple reasons, but the main one to me is because Kanye's been suspect from the beginning. His first album's called College Dropout, so he's pushing away from education. We all believe, or we all feel, he pretty much sacrificed his mom. But whatever, you don't want to go there. He was the first hip hop artist advocating for homosexuals. Kanye West talks all this stuff about black people should support him and black people let him down, but all he has done is contributed to making children out of the black race. And it's no knock to his kids. Beautiful children. I wish them nothing but health and success. It has nothing to do with that. But I'm tired of using that. I shouldn't even have to say that. You cannot talk all this for the people stuff, and at the end of the day, you're not even with your people. Like, it would be different if Kanye West was a Russell Wilson. If he was that type, like, he's saving black women and taking on black kids and ain't hit. Okay, that would seem like the Kanye West energy, at least how he talks. That's the type of person you would think Kanye would have been. Would have been a Russell Wilson. No. Instead, he wants his wives half butt naked in front of the world. Like, he wants to do that. Okay. As far as the whole Hitler and Black Klansman thing, think about it, guys. How would that be beneficial to American blacks? It wouldn't be. I can see people trying to vouch for it, but they don't understand it. Even though I am a fan of Candace Owens, this is the part of her and Kanye that I am not with. I know she's going to, back up her friend. This ain't got nothing to do with the White Lives Matter shirt. I'm talking about her still being a friend with this fool, even though he's walking around wearing swastikas and wearing Klan outfits, bro. This ain't no black man shit. This ain't, I'm telling you straight up, you can talk to any brothers in America. This is not what the fuck we want. This is not our representation. We don't give a fuck about that shit. And who are you doing it to? Because think about it. The small hats funded the Nazis in the World War through the banking system. All right, then you think about people like George Soros. George Soros were funding the Black Lives Matter and Antifa agitators. Okay, who do you think was banging on the Jews at the colleges? So I showed you in two ways. I showed you historically back in World War how Jews have been funding taking out certain Jews. Okay, then I show you today with George Soros. It's the same thing. Always remember, some Jews are in faith and some Jews are in business. All right, the ones who are getting killed and don't have anything, those are the Jews in faith. The ones who, like the Netanyahus, that's a Jew in business. That's the Mossad. That's the Jewish mafia and the CIA, all that different shit. You got to remember, this shit. It's deeper than what you think. So then you look at Kanye West, someone who has not done anything for the black neighborhoods. Chicago has got a terrible reading level. You know, the communities ain't getting no better. So what's the difference between Kanye West and Oprah Winfrey? The same argument goes for Oprah. Oh, you're from Chicago. You see how bad they're doing. You don't do nothing for them. You build a school all the way in Africa. But you're from there. But supposedly represent us. Whoopi Goldberg, another one. Oh, you speak so prolific for black people and you wear, you know, the little black dashikis and all that stuff. But your whole career, you've slept with nothing but white men. You've contributed nothing to the black community, but except a dashiki and some dreadlocks. And it's like, it's poser stuff. It's fake. Okay, well, Kanye West is a fucking agent. If only thing you can credit him for is some music. This person brought Marilyn Manson to a damn Sunday service. So you're bringing Mark Levin to the damn Sunday cookout service? Like, come on, bro. Did you do that because, you know, you're really trying to convert him, or because you sold your soul for a few toys and a Happy Meal? Something you've already told us. Kanye been an agent. That's a twisted, sick person, bro. I don't care what nobody says. There's nothing that Kanye does that is beneficial to American Negro. He is no different than Umar Johnson. There's no difference. All you're doing is fueling your ignorance. And the whole world sees it. Like, it's the same thing with Umar Johnson. You talk all this African stuff. Remember, you're the one talking for us. We don't get to talk for ourselves. This is how the world thinks we think. Oh, strong, black, proud Africans, and the white man did this and none of that. He don't never bring up no conquistadors. He don't never bring up no Arabs. He don't never bring up what the Africans did. He's distorting history. This motherfucker is like lying pretty much. He's putting you in a narrative. You know, Catch a Freedman and shit. You see how Uncle Ruckus had one version and Pops had Grandpa had a total different version, and then Huey came with the real version. That's what these people do with history. They distort it, whether it's white people or black people, because we all know, you know, the Roman history is a lie. It's all fake. It's not even real. Okay, but then you got black people putting capes on fucking people in history that is like, bro, they didn't even do that much. You know what I'm saying? You making it so extra. You putting so much extra on it. All right. That is the Kanye. That is what he does. He puts a lot of extra on stuff. Oh, he's radical. He's saying this, he's saying that. He's not radical at all. He's keeping the puppet show going. He's keeping the minstrel show going. You talking about Jews and white people, but at the same time dating and sleeping with white women. You're sticking your face between their legs, bro. How mad are you at Mr. Charlie? Without him, you wouldn't have this fucking Becky to sleep with. So I'm degrading them. No, you're degrading yourself because that's your wife, fool. It'd be different if that was your girlfriend. No, you put your wife out there on Front Street, brother. That says a lot about your character. That's on you, though. And then what'd she do? Divorce you and took half your shit anyway. But Who's he doing this interview with? Wasn't Kanye wearing the Balenciaga stuff when they were doing the like kid dominatrix porn type stuff? He was still wearing it. He was one of those people still promoting it. Him and Beyonce. Okay. He ends up doing an interview with academics. The same dude trying to offer the 15-year-old to give fellatio, do a sex change, sleep with a man. A 15-year-old kid. This is who you link up with. This is your friend. Does it help you to make a mockery of something that you don't even comprehend? As far as the whole swastika thing, I don't even understand people. Everybody's arguing with, Hitler like Stalin was just such a good guy. Who knocked Hitler down? Hitler was trying to take all over East Europe. Who knocked him down? The Russians. Stalin did. Yeah, we put the nail in the coffin, but bro, Stalin was doing an excellent job whooping the shit out of him. They'll never bring him up though. But today, you're selling secrets to the Russians. Oh, Putin would. So y'all know that the Russians is crafty. Okay, cool. So why don't y'all ever bring up Stalin? Because Hitler is y'all calling card. That's why I don't trust Kanye. Anytime people try to use that Hitler shit in an argument, they already lost. Okay, but why do they keep perpetuating that guy, that symbol? The fucking what's that? The sickle with the fucking fist. That's not a good sign neither. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The CCP, whatever. When Russia and China was linked up for a quick second, the hammer and sickle is like, bruh, that ain't no cool shit neither, motherfucker. But what do y'all do outside? Fight the power to the people. Y'all stole that shit from them. That's a communist symbol. That's how you know that the whole preachers of the civil rights and the Black Panther, they're all entwined. That shit's all agent based, because how you got this type of person and then the communist fucking study groups that Martin Luther King was in via SNCC. It's communist programming either way you look at it. Either way you look at it. This whole fight the power thing is a black man thing. No, the fuck it's not. Y'all got that from white people. That's so weird, bro. You're trying to show me y'all got it on Afro pics and everything. This fist, that's not even yours. That's some old communist shit. So how you gonna tell me this shit ain't hook, line, sinker, paid off? This shit is it's all connected. All of it is. So when you think about Kanye and why they're allowing him to do the whole Klansman German swastika thing, is because this is the group that y'all keep claiming runs this place. Kanye was an agent the whole time. He went around Trump to act like he was with him just to pull this shit on purpose. They did this on purpose. So now they can try to say, see, this is why Kanye acting like that, hang around with Trump and shit. But you've never seen Trump do this. You've never seen Trump hang out with a bunch of swastikas, bro. Or some Ku Klux Klan outfit, and they be like, oh, well, he can't do that. What do you mean he can't do that? I thought it was old evil white America, bro. They're allowed to do whatever they want. So you got Nazis that can march down the street with the fucking flag, but they couldn't be in the office and actually be a fucking Nazi. Then why are you arguing with Elon with the hand gesture thing? Even though that's not even what that was. But it's like, at the end of the day, why are you able to argue that? Why would he be able to do that? But Trump running this place, he can't walk out with a swastika in his hand. Yes, he can, motherfucker. If that's what you're saying it is, you're even telling me vicariously through Elon. That's what you're saying. Okay. Well, I'm saying go deeper than that. Who put this goofy dude around Trump? Himself. But where is he coming from? The industry. Didn't he have a workout instructor that was talking about tying his ass back up, putting him on loopy pills and shit? And it's like, well, how'd that happen? You know, we were, me and Tupac hosts were talking about that years ago. You know, I was like, this nigga, they got him in the basement. You know, the Kanye we're dealing with, the blonde, bleach-haired Kanye, that's a clone to me. I'm like, and I'm not saying, oh, they got a dead body. No, I mean, like, when they put you on the loopy pills, they did it to the one girl, Grande. The one she was kind of cute. Now she's hella skinny now. And she was talking about it, how they put her like on these memory loss pills. Like she's pretty much, nigga, it was the movie. Oh my God. What the hell? Something Eternally in the Spotless Sun. Something like that with Jim Carrey. It's a very serious movie. But it's where like he goes to this place to take the memories of his girlfriend out of his head. And it's like through the whole movie, he's trying to chase her and find her. Like she keeps this. It's some scary shit. Okay, well, bro, that was a movie that is real life right now. Because the Grande girl told us on the red carpet, that's what she was going through. She's like, oh, I don't even remember. You know, I go to this place, they take my memories out. And I'm like, so everybody just literally let this motherfucking demon bitch just say this shit and nobody said anything. But they're not like spawns of like the devil. They don't work to create chaos and keep people lost. You sure? Cancel culture was all around this place. Nobody's canceling Kanye for this. Nobody's canceling Kanye for mimicking the Klan. The same fucking outfit that was on Tupac's first album. These are these cloaked motherfuckers in the back with Pac. Pac had the fucking black Ku Klux Klan basically on his album cover. His first album, Apocalypse Now, that's who it is. That's who Kanye is being. That's what he's doing. Okay, what is he representing? The Klan, right? Evilness, racism, right? Okay. So, he's sleeping with white women. Pac dated Madonna. Pac goes to the prom with the other white girl, the one from the movie, the first one who discovered his talent, and all the one that he read esoteric books with. He's a thug from the street, but he know Aleister Crowley. So before Juice, this nigga already knows about esoteric knowledge, but this shit ain't connected, and it's not deeper than what you guys want to portray it to be. And also, Pac can't be gay. He can't be gay because you got lost in the thug life. But before thug life, when he's 17, he's already expressing this type of energy. Plus, we already know he's reading esoteric material due to the white woman, Heather B. That's the one he took to prom. So he's raised up by Geronimo Pratt. His mom's a Black Panther. His dad was a part of the Black Panthers. Fight the power. Black, black, black. Black is beautiful. Black, 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 black. Takes Heather B to the prom. Dates Madonna. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I'm saying that for a reason. Kanye is doing an interview with academics, making academics famous, making Kanye famous. But academics is trying to solicit sex from 15-year-old boys. Kanye's defending homosexuals. Noriega's talking about a door. All the celebrities are with the Democrats. Democrats try to turn everything gay and transgender. Beating up girls in their sports, telling boys they can transition. Shit, Elon Musk's son committed suicide over that shit. So y'all killing kids. You're clearly not educating kids because y'all got all this power, you know, the liberal cities and stuff like that. And all these kids are reading deficiencies. You know what I'm saying? They can't read. Like if the devil is making Armageddon on earth, like if you're not waiting for fire and brimstone, and you know, fire and brimstone is miseducation. That way, you know, you'll kill people with a gun, but then try to blame the gun. Like the gun moves itself. It don't. It's just like you trying to blame the Bible when the Bible don't read itself. You're either misinterpreting it wrong or you're using it wrong. That's the bottom line. Okay, same thing with a gun. If you're not using it to protect and you're using it just to hurt, then you're using it wrong. Very simple. But they want you to think that they're so sophisticated. That's why they talk in mental gymnastics, you know, word salads, educational loopholes, intellectual masturbation. It's like that's all they're doing. You know, you guys talk about Kamala Harris being word salad. Shit, let's do a lot of these jokers. When they're in court and they can't answer simple yes and no's, and it's like, I'm not saying that sometimes they ain't trying to pin you into a corner. You should go into more detail what you're talking about. But when it's simple stuff, and you keep seeing a person whip around and beat around the bush, I got to circle back on that. It's like, bro, you on some demon time, bro. You some real wicked ass people, because it don't make any sense. It makes no sense for Kanye to be putting on this act in this show with academics, the same one who didn't start but has contributed to a lot of wars in the streets just due to running his mouth and keeping beef going. And then, like I said, everybody's letting the little child sex play situation go under the bus, which is proving how y'all have been compromised into the devil's playground. You have been compromised into pure wickedness. You support it, you love it, you argue it, you justify it, you share it, you pass it along. You see it, you don't condemn it, you don't report it, you don't try to ban it, you don't try to do anything. You just, everybody should be allowed to eat. What did Kumo D say? No, bro, you shouldn't be able to eat at the cost of killing my family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's just trying to eat. Like, that shouldn't be justified. It shouldn't be justified for you to get twos and fews. Meanwhile, you're leaving thousands of people in the valley of darkness, the valley of death. It's like you're turning generations into dope fiends and welfare recipients. You're doing it. You're conning people. You're scheming people. You're making them, join organizations with no insurance, no pension plan. Like, gangs are organizations, but they have no insurance. There's no pension plan. There's no connect to a federal grant. Like, there's nothing there, bro. It's just, you're just luring your people into lies and to division and destruction and ignorance, and nobody's seeing it, because, sad truth, my community is missing real men. Not the preacher, not the gangbang leader, not the ultimate drug dealer with money. No, real men. Men that are like, bro, yes, if you do not go out there and fucking harvest, if you do not, till the land, bro, you're not going to be able to grow anything. And if nothing grows, then we don't eat. And if the land goes to, bad soil, and it just withers away, and then we all die. Okay. This process of humanity, I ain't gonna front, it's way older than 6,000 years. I tell you that much. I'm talking about a long time. People have been making it here. And they didn't have no cranes, trains, planes, automobiles. They didn't have no damn pharmacy. They didn't have an elevator, an escalator. They didn't have, all this stuff that we have that makes us weaker, because convenience eventually is going to make laziness. It just does. It just does. It's so much more you get from having to walk a mile to work opposed to driving 5 minutes to work. Because, see, when you used to walk that mile, you were doing a workout at the same time. You were putting health in your body. You're also seeing the sights of reality. You're not just zooming past life, just zooming past the birds, the park, the floor, everything. You're just driving past everything, bro. You're just woof, woof, woof. So now you don't have any value for anything, because you're never worried about that. You're worried about yourself. I'm in a rush. I gotta go. Road rage. I need my drink. I gotta do this. It's all about you, and it's not about the group. The ones tilting the fields, they know that a cherry tree, an apple tree, a banana tree, they know it's gonna grow more than one apple. So that's the thing. You're putting in all this work just to create an orchard so the whole village can eat. Everybody can eat. Okay, and then from there, you start doing bartering, because other people have other things, maybe a little more up north or a little more southern based. They got other items. And it's just the way that things are supposed to work. Well, we can't get there when we have a lot of people that energy is basically just self-loathing. It's just selfish and ignorant. And this by itself is saying a lot. Like, this says a lot to me. It says that people will be fooled by something that they should clearly see is a negative. It's against you, bro. He cannot be representing you sleeping with a bunch of white women, leaving his lineage with a bunch of white people. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. There's only something wrong with it when you're trying to act like you really give a damn about your people. And you know the look. Like, you know the look. You got to go all the way. Black, white, black family, black business, black power, black interest. Like, it would have to go that way. But nah, you Harry Belafonte niggas. You know what I'm saying? You kicking it around, but nigga, you really doing dirt. And let's be honest, we can talk all that Martin Luther King cheating on Coretta all we want, but it's like, who made it easier? Who made it easier? Was it preacher Martin Luther King, who's not really like the most handsomest man on earth, or is it Harry Belafonte, the singer? The one who's out there, you know what I'm saying? Shake, Sonora. This motherfucker is not even Hispanic. He over there getting Hispanic bitches too, because these are the type of songs he making. Come in the line, I'm the medical. Okay. I was like, think about it. So he going at all different angles. He's sleeping with Eartha Kitt, black famous star at the time. Santa Baby, the one who made Santa Baby, the first Catwoman on the Batman show. He tell her straight up, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I could sleep with you, but no, I couldn't be with you, though. I would never marry them. Like messed her up for the rest of her life. Okay. Who would get him around access to all these white women? Chuck Berry had that problem. Chuck Berry tried to sleep in his truck just to get to the next day for the next show. A bunch of white girls showed up to the car. Like, hi, how you doing? It was a great performance. And okay, how you doing there, lady? Okay, that got brothers in trouble. Brothers weren't even stalking white women. White women were stalking them. They're the one with the talent. Singing and doing them. Okay, ain't wasn't nobody flocking around no damn preachers. You ain't never even heard of nothing like that. Oh, the preacher got bitches. So it's like, how did Martin get access to all these little sweet potty cornbreads anyway? Through his friend. Harry Belafonte is not just civil rights friend. No, that's his actual friend. They were friends. All right, so who do you think was hooking him up? It's simple, bro. All right, that's entertainment, right? Okay. Fast forward to Kanye West. Look at what he's doing. Nobody appreciates this representation. And then it's like, why are we allowing him to have that represent us as enlightenment? When really, no, this is the darkness, bro. Like I said, he's dressed up just like those dudes that's on Tupac's first album. Because people don't want to believe Tupac was basically a part of the elites and the devil worshiper, pretty much. Like, they don't want to believe that. But this nigga will make a fucking mockery of the Savior. This nigga got a big ass tattoo cross on his back. But then at the same time, he'll make an album cover with him being crucified as if he's Jesus. And everybody knows that's complete blasphemy. He makes a song called Blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking a bunch of gibberish and that. He's talking about follow me into the ways of it. Eat my flesh of my flesh. Who is he talking about? Who is he? Who is he, Barabbas? Like, bruh. But you don't see the devil right there. You don't see the chessboard album, the Machiavelli thing. You don't see his audition for, Digital Underground, and one black shoe, one white shoe. Dancing on a checkerboard floor. That was his first audition. I just seen an old video of RZA and shit. He had a jacket on with 33 on it and shit. It was a black and white jacket. It's way in the early 90s. I'm like, wow, these niggas. I would believe they was good if they did something for the people. If the people actually had something. The Wu-Tang Rec Center, the Wu-Tang Fruit Garden, Bad Boy Records, elementary school, Death Row's fucking agriculture class. Like, bro, there's nothing that ever comes from this shit. It's just a bunch of death and a bunch of ignorance, and they just keep passing it on and on and on. And we can't never, like, rise our kids up because we're searching for fortune and fame instead of smarts. 50 Cent shit. You can be the hardest, we'll just be the smartest. Okay, well, if that's the right way to think, then why are all the women lusting for the criminal? Why is nobody liking the nerd? male or female? Why is the female nerds not being, trait right? Why are we always lusting for our entertainers who are the clowns? Everybody knows the class clown is the clown. They're not the winner in the end. So why do we keep parading all of our class clowns? It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. Like, it's wild shit, yo. Like, this is wild shit. It's crazy as hell. I don't get it. But take what you want from this video, man. You love Kanye till your face falls off. I don't care. All I'm telling you is, he has nothing but a bunch of white baby mamas. He's wearing the Klan outfit. He wears swastikas. He does interviews with academics. The one who's talking about, trying to basically offer sexual acts to a minor. He was the first rapper trying to defend the homos. He acts like a homo, a weirdo. We all seen him with them boots and them tight pants on. Niggas was hella weird. I don't think he can get out of this. I don't think he can. I think the Kanye spell is over. Like, I really do. And you can try to say he's a genius. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with it? No, there's so many. Like, we're talking about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Okay, in their craft, weren't they genius? Okay, but that doesn't negate that maybe they did some dirt and, took advantage of some people, bro. Like, that's Ike and Tina. I mean, we can have our own disagreements and, our own points to prove. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I don't fall for spells. So it's like, if you're in the allure of, it's a celebrity, well, you pick your poison. But I've been seen past that. I know they're all on contract. I know they all have something they have to do. And since all these contracts are ran and owned by the small hats, then it's the small hats that are allowing Kanye to come out here with these swastikas on and these motherfucking Klan outfits. That's what I'm saying. That's why I told you about the Jewish banking system with the World War. That's why I told you about George Soros with these protesters on these colleges against these Jews with Antifa and BLM, which he pays off. BLM was fighting for Palestine. Antifa was fighting for Palestine. Okay, who is the opposition? The Jews. So why would a small hat pay for agitators against small hats? Because they've been doing that since the World War. We rig the game and we buy out both sides. The choice is yours to learn and get wise while you're here. Because you're going to leave. And it's like, if you really care about people, then you should at least tell them some goodness. Tell them some deep stuff. That way it can help them. Instead of just having them out here, willy-nilly, loose cannon, literally. You see what happened to him. Loose lips sink ships. Well, loose cannon got slammed in for being a loose mouth. So you got to be very careful. The higher up you go on anything in your life, guys, whether it's economics, spiritual, martial arts, whatever, the higher up you go, the more responsibility it's going to take. I'm just saying, it's always cool to be the rookie. You're really not doing anything. You're really getting cookies and milk and pats on the back all day. Security blanket. You're so good because you're just so new. All right. But once you're in for a while, all right, people are going to rely on you to hold your weight. At least in manhood. I'm talking about in the man's world. We rely on people to hold their weight. And if you can't, there would be consequences for these type of actions. Repercussions they're not always physical. You can lose your job. You can lose your reputation. Men have a thing called pride. They're very prideful, but we strive to be prideful in the right areas. Hard work, being how can I say it? Being having courage, being courageous. There you go. Being honorable. These are men codes that are they're very good for structure. They're very good to make noble, decent people in society. This is how you want it. Got to get our kids away from this fuckery. We got to get the kids away from this crap. And I just think it's time for my community to respect their minds again. Give credit and respect to your brains. No one should be able to play us to this magnitude with this type of foolishness. Like, you cannot represent us. Just like Tupac. That's why I brought him up. We have to get over these like stands, these people that come around our community and act like they know more about us than we do. Nothing's worse than a hip hop fan that's a foreigner talking to me, because they're really going to try to put me on something that is like, no, I do not smell you. No, you're not from here. You're not from bologna sandwiches, bro. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about hog head cheese. You've never played Mother May I. You're not from here. Sorry. I know who is from here. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for a lot of different people. It ain't even just like pale face. No. A lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know anything about red light, green light. You don't. You don't know nothing about sardines and pork and beans. Sardines! Hey! And pork. You're not from here. You know what I'm saying? Shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, Rock. And that's black and white kids. Like, that's project kids, I love y'all, man. So I want you to stay on your square when it comes to this type of information. All I see is agitators, spellcasters, and pedophiles. You cannot knock Aleister Crowley and then look at Kanye and Academic and don't tell me these motherfuckers ain't on the same boat. You can't do that. Or you don't know enough yet. And that's the problem too. Too many of you novice are in this world with this computer, the internet, talking in a grown man's game, or you want to say a grown adult's game. You guys know nothing about masonry. You know nothing about spellcasting, warlords, warlocks, wizards, witches. You don't know shit. You sitting here worried about the spook man. Meanwhile, they're the ones creating the spooks, scaring the shit out of y'all. They make haunted houses, horror movies, all them types of shit. They fuck with y'all head every day. These spellcasters are something else. Don't fall for the short tail. And don't tell me this dude is in your best interest. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you trying to tell me, oh, no, you just hating. There is no hate. That's another problem. I'll give Cat Williams that. What's the best way to make a person feel that you don't worship the devil? Tell you they don't. No, I'm not the evil one. They're the evil one. I'm not saying that they're not evil. But I'm not saying that you're not evil. Well, how? I'm fighting against them. Because, no, I believe that they rig the game. I believe they make oppositions. They pay off people. I don't believe it. I think it's fake. Oh, you want to fight? You want a problem with me, huh? We've went through this several times. People that have been on my page, we went through this before. You already know what I'm saying. Why are they the ones around the actors? Why do you guys keep thinking that Hollywood is the only one with actors? When the CIA literally creates actors, agents, it's called undercover. They've made too many shows about this. New York undercover agents. He went undercover. Deep cover. Okay, isn't that a form of acting? FBI agents sneaking inside Hell's Angels and all different types of the black dude infiltrated the Klan. Okay, he worked for the police though, right? Actors, right? Okay, so why are they all more left leaning? Why was that government NRP or NPR, whatever? Why they had nothing but Democrats on their detail? Nothing but it was biased information. It's bogus. Excuse me. Black propaganda, completely bogus, one-sided bullshit. So am I wrong in this one time, this one life, Am I wrong for really seeing that the Democrats hold all the Hollywood actors because they are the demons on earth? The devil is a deceiver. Acting is lying. Who got all the actors? Like Trump literally has to clean up. He's cleaning up the FBI. He's cleaning up the government. And who are the ones mad at it? The actors. You guys don't get it yet. You still don't. Remember, I'm talking to my people, the melanated ones. Hello, you guys were hit the worst. You still don't see it yet. You're still being a piece moved on the chessboard. You're not off the board, picking up the pieces, making the move. You're not there yet, huh? Well, you seriously need to be. You're making children here. People are overdosing, dying. Grandmothers are dying in poverty. There's so much hell going on. You really need to wake up. You need to get shit behind off being a piece and get your aerial view and pick up these pieces and put them in the proper places, or your people will always perish. They're going to lose forever because you're being a slave on earth. But I want you to understand, we're not talking about whips and chains. No. You're being the piece on the board being moved by the hidden hands. That old Smash Brothers shit, those white gloves. You've heard about that stuff before. Okay, they're moving you. Why are they white? White moves first. Light piece moves first. Chessboard. Come on now. They're talking to you. The devil doesn't want a weak adversary neither. God doesn't like a weak adversary, and neither does the devil. It doesn't matter what side of the board of energy you want to play. Nobody wants to play against a sore loser, a weak opponent. You know what I'm saying? A coward. Is like, how many times have you ever got in a fight with somebody who didn't really want to fight, but they were talking shit until they got hit, and then they start acting weak, and then maybe like after the first two punches, you're like, well, man, fuck you then, man. You don't want to fight, like, beat it, bro. I don't want to get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna whoop your ass if you're not gonna do anything. It's like, I need a challenge. Well, God and the devil feel like that. Negative and positive energy feels like that. Archangel Michael's the top angel in heaven. Okay, well, the devil got a top demon. You dig? That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. It's like the challenge of life will always be. So on both sides, you know what I'm saying? You're going to feed into the ignorance of the negativity just like you're going to feed into the righteousness of the positivity. It's always going to work. Okay, well, we've been force-fed a lot of wicked stuff. And that's why we're not working with each other and we're arguing with each other more or less nowadays. Men and women. All different types of stuff. They're doing it, though. Spell casting. Casting spells. Have fun with your life. You really want to be these guys, even though you just seen all them, LA Crips get busted. But no, you want to listen to these guys. You want to believe they're true media, and you just want to keep getting them paid and getting them rich, even though they are destroying you. You be my guest. But I'm telling you this. Don't say you love your beautiful children. Don't say you love your daughters and your sons, because you're raising them up to be defiant, not a team player, not team working, selfish, self-serving, treacherous, trifling. You guys are making a bunch of valley girls. That's what people don't get. The celebrity is a valley girl. Oh my God. A careless, ignorant person. When you just talk a bunch of emotions, but you don't clean up anything. You make more mess than you don't make mess. You got to peep everything that's going on. Kanye's always been an agent. He always was. He always will be. Doesn't matter what anybody says. But you pick your poison. You tell me how you feel about what you feel, and let me, you make your point about how the music excuses all the ignorance that is more than the music. You make it make sense to me. Ghost.